Before I begin, I want you to take a deep breath right now, because what I'm about to share with you is not a coincidence. If you're watching this video at this exact moment, the universe has orchestrated this divine appointment specifically for you. Your guardian angels have been working tirelessly behind the scenes, and they needed you to hear this message today, because something profound is shifting in your spiritual realm. The person you've been thinking about, the one who occupies your thoughts in the quiet moments, the one whose energy you still feel even when they're not physically present, has just experienced a massive awakening. They finally see what they walked away from. They finally understand the magnitude of what they lost when they let you go. And right now, in this very moment, they are making plans that will change everything in the next 48 hours. I need you to type in the comments below, "I am ready to receive my divine blessing." This affirmation will activate the spiritual alignment that's already in motion for you, and it will signal to the universe that you are open to receiving what is rightfully yours. Don't skip this step, because your participation in this spiritual practice creates a powerful energetic frequency that accelerates your manifestation. The angels have been whispering to me about you specifically, about the journey you've been on, about the nights you've cried wondering if you made the right choices, questioning if you should have done things differently, replaying conversations in your mind trying to understand where things went wrong. I want you to know that every single tear you've shed has been collected by the divine. Every prayer you've whispered has been heard. Every moment of doubt has been witnessed by the spiritual realm. And your faith is about to be rewarded in ways you cannot even imagine right now. The person whose soul is intertwined with yours has been on their own journey, and that journey has been necessary for both of you. Sometimes souls need to separate to understand their true value to each other. Sometimes people need to experience the absence of your light to recognize how much warmth you brought into their life. Your soulmate has been going through a profound transformation over the past several weeks. They've been experiencing what spiritualists call the dark night of the soul, a period of intense spiritual awakening that often comes through pain and loss. During this time, they've been forced to confront their own shadows, their own fears, their own patterns of self-sabotage that led them to push you away. The universe doesn't allow true soulmates to remain separated forever. There's always a divine plan at work, even when it doesn't make sense to our human minds. The angels want you to understand that this separation was not a punishment, but rather a preparation. You were being prepared to step into a higher version of yourself, and they were being prepared to finally be worthy of the love you have to offer. In the last 72 hours, something significant has shifted in their consciousness. Maybe they had a dream about you that felt so real, they woke up reaching for you. Maybe they heard a song that transported them back to a specific memory with you. Maybe they saw someone who reminded them of you and felt a physical ache in their chest. Whatever the trigger was, it opened a floodgate of realizations that they can no longer ignore. They're finally seeing clearly all the little things they took for granted. The way you listened to them when they had a bad day. The way you remembered details about their life that even they had forgotten. The way you supported their dreams even when they didn't support yours. The way you loved them unconditionally even when they didn't know how to love themselves. All of these memories are flooding back to them now with a clarity that is almost painful. The angels are showing me that in the next 48 hours, your soulmate is going to take concrete action. This isn't just wishful thinking or vague spiritual concepts. This is real movement in the physical realm. They have been contemplating reaching out to you for days now, maybe even weeks, but fear has held them back. Fear of rejection, fear that they've hurt you too badly, fear that you've moved on, fear that it's too late. But the spiritual pressure has become too intense for them to ignore any longer. The universe is literally pushing them toward you through a series of synchronicities and signs that are becoming impossible to dismiss as coincidence. I'm seeing that they're planning to make contact with you very soon. For some of you watching this, it will be a text message. For others, it will be a phone call. Some of you will receive an unexpected visit, or an email, or a message through social media. The method doesn't matter as much as the intention behind it. What matters is that they are finally ready to be honest, not just with you but with themselves. They're ready to admit that they made a mistake. They're ready to acknowledge that their ego got in the way of something beautiful. They're ready to take accountability for the pain they caused. And most importantly, they're ready to do the work necessary to rebuild what was broken. But here's what the angels need you to understand. Just because they're ready doesn't mean you have to be. Just because they've had their awakening doesn't mean you need to immediately open your heart again. The universe is not asking you to abandon your boundaries or your self-respect. In fact, the spiritual realm is celebrating the strength you've shown during this period of separation. You didn't chase them. You didn't beg. You didn't lower your standards or compromise your worth. You honored yourself even when it was painful to do so, and that spiritual maturity has elevated your vibration to a frequency that is now magnetizing everything you deserve. Right now, I need you to do something important. Go to the comments and type, "I trust divine timing." This is crucial because it sends a signal to the universe that you are aligned with the highest good for your soul journey. It creates an energetic bridge between where you are now and where you're meant to be. Your angels are counting on your participation in the spiritual practice. The next 48 hours are going to be emotionally intense. You might feel their energy even more strongly than usual. You might wake up thinking about them without any logical reason. You might feel anxiety or anticipation or excitement or fear, and all of these emotions are valid. Your soul already knows what's coming even if your conscious mind hasn't caught up yet. The angels want you to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for this reconnection. This doesn't mean you should sit by your phone waiting for them to reach out. In fact, the universe wants you to continue living your life fully, pursuing your passions, investing in yourself, and trusting that what is meant for you will find you at the perfect time. There are some specific things happening in the spiritual realm right now that I need to share with you. Your ancestors have been advocating for you in the higher dimensions. They see your heart. They know your intentions. They understand that you love this person authentically, and they are working with your guardian angels to orchestrate circumstances that will bring you back together under the right conditions. But they are also protecting you from reuniting too soon, before both of you are truly ready to honor the sacred connection you share. Divine timing is not about making us wait for the sake of waiting. It's about ensuring that when things come together, they come together in a way that is sustainable and healing and transformative. Your soulmate has been receiving signs and messages too. They keep seeing your name everywhere. They keep encountering things that remind them of you. They keep having people randomly mention topics that relate to your connection. The universe is literally bombarding them with reminders because their soul needs to wake up fully to the truth of what you mean to them. And it's working. The veil of illusion that allowed them to convince themselves they were fine without you is disintegrating rapidly. They're being forced to confront the emptiness they feel, the void that no one else can fill, the specific way their soul resonates with yours that they will never find with anyone else. I'm being shown that they've been talking to someone close to them about you, maybe a friend or a family member or even a therapist. They've been processing their feelings and getting advice. And the consistent message they're receiving is that they need to be honest and vulnerable and willing to fight for this connection if they truly believe you are their person. This is significant because it shows they're not just acting on impulse or temporary emotions. They're being thoughtful and intentional about how they approach this reconciliation. They understand that words alone won't be enough. They know they need to demonstrate through consistent action that they've genuinely changed and grown. The spiritual realm wants you to know that you have options right now. You always have free will. If they reach out and you're not ready, you can tell them that. You can ask for more time. You can set clear boundaries about what you need from them before you're willing to consider rebuilding trust. The angels will support whatever decision honors your highest good. This isn't about forcing a specific outcome. This is about empowering you with information so you can make choices from a place of clarity rather than confusion. The universe has brought you this far through all the pain and uncertainty and growth because you have an important soul contract with this person. But that contract doesn't override your agency or your right to protect your own heart. What I'm sensing very strongly is that this reconnection, when it happens, will feel different from before. There will be a depth and maturity to the communication that wasn't there previously. Both of you have been through your own individual transformations, and when you come back together, it will be as upgraded versions of yourselves. The old patterns that caused problems before cannot exist in this new dynamic because you've both outgrown them. This is what true spiritual alchemy looks like taking something that was broken and transmuting it into something stronger and more beautiful than it was originally. The angels are asking you to do some inner work during these next 48 hours as well. They want you to get very clear about what you actually want and need in this connection moving forward. Not what you hope might happen or what you're willing to settle for, but what you genuinely deserve and require for your soul to thrive in this relationship. Write it down. Speak it out loud. Pray about it. Meditate on it. Get so clear in your own energy that when they do reach out, you'll be able to communicate your truth with confidence and compassion. This clarity will also serve as a filter. If they're not able or willing to meet you where you are, you'll know immediately that this reconnection isn't aligned with your highest path, and you'll have the strength to honor that truth. There's something else the spiritual guides wanted to share with you. They're showing me that some of you watching this have already started to move forward with your lives. Maybe you've been on dates with other people. Maybe you've been focusing on your career or your personal goals. Maybe you've been healing and rediscovering who you are outside of this connection. The angels want you to know that none of that work has been wasted. Even if you do choose to reconcile with your soulmate, all of that growth and self-discovery has been essential. It's raised your standards. It's shown you that you're complete on your own. It's proven that you don't need them to be happy, which paradoxically is exactly the energy that creates a healthy interdependent relationship rather than a codependent one. Your soulmate is feeling the pressure of potentially losing you permanently right now. They're realizing that you might not wait forever. They're understanding that you have options and value and a whole life that doesn't revolve around them. And this realization is actually healthy and necessary. It's creating the urgency they need to stop procrastinating and start taking action. But it's also creating genuine fear in them. Fear that they've missed their window, that they've damaged things beyond repair. This fear is part of their awakening process. It's teaching them the consequences of taking someone precious for granted. In the next 48 hours, I want you to pay attention to your dreams. Your subconscious mind and your spiritual guides often communicate important messages through your dream state. You might dream about your soulmate directly, or you might receive symbolic messages about reunion, healing, or new beginnings. Keep a journal by your bed and write down anything you remember upon waking. These dreams are not random. They're preparing you energetically for what's coming. They're also giving you intuitive guidance about how to navigate the situation when it unfolds. Also pay attention to repetitive numbers. If you keep seeing 1111 or 222 or 333 or any other angel numbers, these are confirmations from the spiritual realm that you're on the right path. Each number sequence carries a specific vibration and message. The universe is literally trying to communicate with you through these numerical codes, reassuring you that divine forces are at work behind the scenes orchestrating your reunion according to perfect timing. Don't dismiss these signs as mere coincidence. Everything is connected. Everything is intentional. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The practical step I want you to take today is this. Find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. Light a candle if you have one. Close your eyes and place your hand over your heart. Take 3 deep breaths. Then speak this prayer aloud or in your mind. Divine Spirit, I surrender the situation to you. If this person is truly meant to be in my life, align our paths according to your perfect wisdom. If they are not, give me the clarity and strength to release them with love. Protect my heart. Guide my decisions. Show me the truth. I am open to receiving my highest good in whatever form it takes. And so it is. This simple prayer creates a powerful energetic shift. It releases the desperate grasping energy that actually repels what we want, and it replaces it with trusting, receptive energy that allows miracles to flow into our experience. I also want you to take care of your physical body during this time, because spiritual work is intense and it affects us on all levels. Drink plenty of water, get enough sleep, eat nourishing foods, move your body in ways that feel good, ground yourself in nature if possible. These practical actions support your energetic field and help you stay centered regardless of external circumstances. When you're well rested and properly nourished, you make better decisions. You communicate more clearly. You trust your intuition more easily. You're less likely to react from a place of old wounds and more likely to respond from your highest self. Remember that regardless of what happens in the next 48 hours, you are exactly where you need to be. Every experience you've had has been preparing you for this moment. Every lesson you've learned has been building your spiritual strength. Every tear you've cried has been watering the seeds of your future happiness. The universe doesn't make mistakes. You are deeply loved by the divine. You are being guided every step of the way, and your story is far from over. In fact, the most beautiful chapters are just beginning to unfold. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust that what is meant for you will never miss you, and what misses you is never truly meant to be yours. Your angels are with you always, celebrating your courage, honoring your journey, and preparing blessings beyond your wildest imagination. Stay open, stay strong, stay true to yourself. Everything is working out for your highest good.